In this video, we'll be unboxing and setting up the Spirit Halloween 2024 Nibbles the Clown. Alrighty, hello everyone, this is Halloween Hunter here, and today we have a new unboxing and setup on the channel of the Spirit Halloween 2024 Nibbles the Clown. This was one of 3 props I purchased at the Spirit Halloween flagship store on the grand opening day this year for the 2024 Halloween season. And I am very excited to finally have this guy. I think Nibbles here might be one of, if not, my favorite prop at Spirit Halloween this year. Let's go ahead now and open the box up and see what we got. So in here, when you open the box, first off, you're kind of greeted with what it looks like to be some sort of motion tracking instructions on it or some sort of information on it. Kind of tells you more information about how the motion tracking works. A cool thing to note is that it has the maximum range about 10 feet, so you can be at least in 10 feet of the prop to go ahead and track the motion tracking, which is really cool. And of course, the instructions are in the packaging. In this box, we have is the Jester hat, Nibbles head right here. Let's get that out of the bag. And there he is. The cheeks are a little weird. I'll have to fix that, but there he is. And of course, the adapter. We have some foam padding and an arm. Another one right here. And the other arm right here. We have the hand with the lollipop. The plastic thin clown shoes. The waist bracket piece, the clothing, the mechanism with the body and shoulder brackets, some poles right here, and yet again more poles. And finally, we have right here is the base. And with that being said, I think that is all the parts for Nibbles the Clown. Let's go ahead now and begin that setup. Step 1, we'll take the base, of course, and put it down. Next is the B poles and snap lock them onto the base. We'll take both of the shoes and put them over the poles and onto the slots onto the base. Connect the C poles. We'll take the foam padding and put it on over the poles. We'll take the pants and put them over the poles. And we'll also put the pants over the hip loop. Now we'll go ahead and connect the body piece. I'll plug in the adapter into the adapter jack, and I like to run the adapter down one of the legs. I'll take the spine piece and put it on the back of the body. Now put on the shirt. I'll take this arm and put it through the arm sleeve and connect it to the body. Now for the other arm, I'll do the same thing, except I will take out the cotter pin out of the arm, put it through the arm sleeve again, connect the arm again, and then just put the cotter pin back on. I'll take this hand and put it on. Same goes for this one. I'll now finally connect the head onto the body. I'll take all the wires and connect them to the module and Velcro it back up in the back. I'll take the collar and connect the Velcros to each side of the head and then do it back up in the very back. I'll take the Jester hat and connect all of the Velcros from each side of the hat. Once you're all done with that, go ahead and plug them in, and you're pretty much all good to go. Now that's how you set up the Spirit Halloween 2024 Nibbles the Clown. Let's go ahead now and roll that demo.
I've been watching you for a while now. I hope you don't mind. I like the way you walk. I can't help but follow you around with my gaze. You have a certain bounce in your step that's just so enticing. Mind if I follow you around for a bit longer? Well, you've caught my eye. Don't worry, I'm just admiring your costume. Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. I'm giving out some candy. I thought this would be a great way to make some friends. So come a little closer and try to take some. What do you say? I'm harmless. Mostly. I see you! You can't escape my gaze, so why don't you come a little closer and let's play a game? If you win, you'll get a prize. If you lose, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
So Nibbles the Clown, how do I feel about this animatronic? Well, I gotta say, I think from everything at Spirit this year, this guy just maybe my favorites that we've seen of the entire lineup. I really do love this one quite a bit. His look is pretty good. I don't think it's anything extraordinary. He kind of is more basic and generic like other clowns. I won't say his look is really that much outstanding or different, but I do like his coloration. He's got the lollipop, which is really nice. There is actually a bite in the lollipop, hence the name Nibbles the Clown. Unlike some of the other clowns, this guy actually wears a jester hat and not just a bald head or just a little birthday hat. He's actually got a jester hat with bells on it, which actually is kind of cool with the bells, just because when it moves side to side, you can kind of hear them jingle. I think it's a bit of a weird design just because he's half clown, half jester. But honestly, I'm kind of going to like this look a bit more. I don't really have much issues with it. His shoes aren't really great. They are the red SVI clown shoes, and they are very thin now. They almost feel thinner than previously. He's built fairly well for the most part. Really good, solid materials. His arm moves up and down. His mouth, of course, moves. And then he's got a servo technology motor in the head where the head moves back and forth very fast, because this guy is a motion tracking technology prop, and that is such a phenomenal thing to bring into the Halloween industry. Not only just for a character like this to make this guy go from kind of basic to more unique, but also just in general, motion tracking is really good for Halloween props, just because having props kind of look at you and like follow you around seems to be a very creepy aspect of Halloween, and I'm really hoping Spirit Halloween does capitalize on that technology. And overall, I think for $300, he's actually pretty solid for what he is. He's built fairly well, great animation, motion tracking, overall good look. I don't really have too many complaints, however, I do have a couple. Number one, his face does get semi-deformed. It's definitely not as bad as like Heckles or some old SVI props, but it still is kind of deformed. I mean, it's definitely not as bad as some other props, but still. And my second complaint, honestly, is that this guy's audio is pretty weird. Sometimes it like abruptly cuts off of the phrase. It'll go from like talking and laughing to abruptly cutting. There's no sort of fade out for the music or fade out for the voice. It just cuts off right away, which is kind of dragging the prop a little bit when you see it on constant motion. It's almost kind of funny just to see that. However, aside from that, it's not really a ton of cons for me. I think he's still great for what he is. Nibbles is definitely really awesome and definitely one of the best clowns we've seen in recent years. Really well done, and overall I would recommend this guy if you are considering buying him. With that being said, that will pretty much wrap up this video on the Spirit Halloween 2024 Nibbles the Clown. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Halloween video.